Hey guys, it's me Boy Genius here back for another video, and probably gonna be the last for a while. I need to talk to you guys, cause yeah, I just think I need to talk to you guys. So you guys know that a week ago, on December 30th, 2021, the day before New Year's Eve, we had lost my mom, and today we got her ashes. This is what her ashes are in right here. I'm not gonna take them out. I'm gonna I'm not gonna take the bag. I'm not gonna take it out. I'm gonna keep it right in this box. And remember when I did that video talking about rest in peace, Mom, on the day of when she died? I never told you guys why. I didn't really know why or how or what the cause was. And to be honest, I wasn't too sure what it was either. But but on the thing, and on the thing it said she died of cirrhosis. Cirrhosis of the liver. Her liver was just really bad from uh, I don't want to talk about that. That's stuff that I don't think you guys need to hear. um so yeah, that happened, and now I'm gonna tell you guys how I've been feeling, how I felt on the day of, and now how I feel after, like 13 days later. Alright, so this is what happened. I didn't tell you guys this in the video because I was still in shock. I was still in shock. I was in shock that whole day. And I still kind of am now, but not as bad as the day of when she went. So, I was sleeping, and it was around 7:30, 7:40-ish, around there. Maybe a little bit earlier, I can't remember. I can't remember the time of when she died exactly, but it was around there. Actually, I think it could have been earlier than 7 that morning, because she got a call from the nursing home when we were asleep, but I don't think we heard the phone go off. So my sister calls, and my aunt, she went into her room to talk about it. And to be honest, I didn't think of it much for that little bit of like a second. And then when I heard over Grandma's baby monitor, because she had a baby monitor out in the living room, and I was asleep in the living room. I didn't have a room at the time. I heard something I did not want to hear, and I don't think anyone wants to hear. I had heard that my mom had passed away. And I just felt, right when she said that, I felt my heart stop for like a second, then started going again. But this time, the beats to my heart were just off the chain. And then I got really shaky and really something I never felt my body go through again, or ever. I never felt my body like enter this much pressure. But just hearing that just made my body go insane like it never has before. And then I was prepared for the worst, for my aunt to tell me that something that no child wants to hear, but has to hear sometime. Like, it could be a day after, or it could be on the day of. My aunt does not lie to me, so she 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 did a good thing by being upfront, and she did come out and tell me my mom passed away. At that point, I just sat down on the chair and I must have bawled my eyes out crying for like at least 5 hours. I was that heartbroken. But at the same time, I am happy that she's not in this pain anymore that she was fighting over the past week, over the past month, actually. Because what had happened was we were supposed to come up for Ohio. We were supposed to be here 3 days, even my mom's birthday. We were gonna get ready to leave and go back home to Faulkton that night, but what had happened was my mom just started feeling really sick, and like she didn't get any better, and she was taken into the hospital and she was admitted, and she never got any better. Well, she did for a little bit. My sister came out. She seemed like she was doing fine, but then they put her in a nursing home. She just got worse and worse from there. And eventually we had decided that she would be put on hospice. And she remained on hospice until that day she passed. And the last time that I went and see her was at least December 27th or 28th. And I just feel like that last time that I went and visited her, I don't think I got to say like goodbye and farewell like how I really should have, like how I wanted to. I didn't know she was. I felt like if my aunt maybe like told me in a much simpler term, or if she told me that my mom was like getting ready to pass, I think I would have put a little bit more effort into my goodbye, and I would have been prepared a little bit more. I'm not saying it's my aunt's fault or anything. I'm just saying I don't think I was prepared. I don't think I really was prepared. Like literally. But I did at least get to say that I love you, Mom. And she gathered up some energy to perfectly say it back to me. No, she got the perfect amount of energy that she had in the best way possible to finally say, I love you, Jared. And I told her, I love you too. Guys, I'm gonna be serious. If you have a mom or anybody, make sure you tell them that you love them and respect them like they do to you, and always take their advice. and always treat them good, because they're not going to be around forever. And your parents only want the best for you, so you should give it back to them. So, yeah, that happened. I said goodbye. I said I love you. And then we left, and then the next day we didn't go because we just needed a break. But then came December 30th. Yeah. So I still feel really different now because I'm still in that grieving process. I'm pretty sure anybody who lost their mother's going to be in that grieving process for at least weeks or months. But I do try in my very hardest to stay positive. But I'm going to be honest, I felt like a piece of me died on that day too. And I have found it very hard to sleep these last few days. Not saying that I didn't get any sleep. I'm just saying it's been hard. It's actually been hard to get like a good night's sleep, because every night that I do that, I just end up thinking of memories that me and my mom shared. I just hear my mom's voice. I can hear her voice, and it it wakes me up, and like it kind of in a way like just haunts me a little. And I'm not talking about my mom, like I'm not talking about like the good days and stuff. I'm just talking about the last few days that I saw her in the condition she's in. It really haunts me now. And but I do go on my mom's Facebook every now and again and look at the photos that we took, because memories, you know? And then I just sit there and I just have such nostalgic feelings now. Those photos that me and my mom took together, they have a different feeling. They hit me in a different way now than they ever had before. Oh. Alright, guys, I'm sorry about that. Something happened out there. And anyways, I forgot where I was. Oh yeah, I was talking about how I felt days after my mom went. Okay. I I haven't really felt the same since then. Like, I just don't have that same energetic feel to myself. You guys might have noticed that in some of the videos now, that I don't really seem energetic or happy or anything. That's because I'm still really going through this grieving process and stuff. And now that my grandma's gone, that's double. That doubles it. That doubles it for me. Yeah, my grandma died yesterday. So again, they died 12 days apart. Like, as of this year, couldn't have had a worse end/start. It couldn't be any worse, right? Um yeah, now I feel, I wouldn't say, I just feel so not me right now. I feel different, but like not different to where my attitude or everything changes. I just have different feels now. Like for example, I I go into Walmart or whatever, we start shopping, I just feel much more impatient because like people in there, and like I just don't want to be in there anymore. I just really want to go home. I've never felt that way ever. And yeah, and I really do miss getting my mom's hugs and kisses and stuff. That just makes me feel different too. Not saying that I don't appreciate hugs from anybody else, like my other family members. I'm just saying that, like, my mom's hugs just felt good. It made me feel much better about myself and stuff like that. And her kisses, too. Now I don't have any of that anymore. But I do, now I feel that presence of my mom there. That she wants to comfort me and stuff. Well, she can't do it because she's not physically here anymore. Same with my grandma, too. Man, me and my grandma had good memories and stuff like that, too. Good times, too, just like how me and my mom did. I remember all the times that me and my grandma went grocery shopping in the Safeway and the Walmart, and then I would be her little helping buddy, her helper. And I remember when I was a little boy, probably around 5 or 6, or maybe a little bit younger. I don't remember for sure. But I remember that she would used to come to my school, the first school that I ever started going to, because this was around kindergarten, that she would just sit there with us and watch like how I learn and things like that. And also, I remember all the walks and stuff that we used to do to the store together, and all the times that we went to the park together. She would push me in the swings. And then in my teenage years, and the beginning of my teenage years, there were some times where me and my mom didn't get along, and grandma would be the one that I would go to because she was just there for me no matter what, you know? She was the second in command for me because there were times when my mom wasn't around to help me or anything. So I needed my grandma. She was always there for me. And I could have never have asked for a better grandma than my grandma and my mom. But sadly now, they're gone. But not, they're still here spiritually. I wouldn't say they're fully gone though. I'm just saying they're gone physically, like their bodies and stuff. But I still feel them still here, right in this apartment. That they're still here physically, watching over us, watching over me, and they want the best of luck for me still that they've been telling me about for so many years now, ever since I turned 12. And there were times when me and my mom or me and my grandma had conversations, and they would say, "You know what, Jared, no matter what happens, we want the best for you, and We want you to do good no matter if we're here or not. So ever since then, I made that a complete life goal, is to do awesome stuff. And I'm gonna end this here, guys. Again, I'm gonna say this to you guys. If you have your mother or your grandma or anybody, it doesn't matter who, make sure you tell them that you love them, take care of them, help them when they need it. Always listen to them. And don't argue with them. Don't be rude to them. Always respect them because they're trying to help you and stuff in life. And take their advice whenever they give it to you. And I say this because they're not gonna, your mom, whoever you guys are out there, your mom and dad, whoever, are just trying to help you out because they're not going to be around forever. Well, yeah, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you guys, I thank you guys so much for just listening to me. I love you, Mom. I love you, Grandma. I hope you guys fly high. And I hope you guys are getting treated good. I hope the Heavenly Father is treating you guys better and takes every ounce of pain away from you guys. And I hope you guys are doing much better up there now. And I hope that you guys are still watching over me, watching over my aunt and my cousins and stuff like that. And I hope you guys are sending your love to us in a newer way now. And yeah, I love you guys and I miss you guys. I miss you, Mom. I miss you, Grandma. And I think that's all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for listening to this, if you guys did. And I will be back on YouTube when I feel more of myself like I did before. Again, I just really need to take a time off because I'm still in the grieving process. And it's a bitch right now. It's really hard to deal with right now. So, yeah. Alright. I'm gonna end this for you guys. Yeah. Hope you guys have a good day. And subscribe and like. And, yeah. Again, rest easy, Mom and Grandma. Grandma, 1950 to 2022. And Mom, 1974 to 2021.